What's up, gang? It is your friendly neighborhood professional homegirl, and I am back with another mother freaking video. So I asked on my Instagram a while back for video topic ideas, things that you guys wanted me to discuss, and one of the questions that came across was how to know when you're ready to leave therapy. What does it look like to grow out of therapy? And I got so excited when I seen that, and I hate that it took me this long to get to sit down and record this video, but baby, I've been in and out of training the past 2 months. It's just been a lot going on. So here I am to give you my perspective on that question from my position as a therapist, as a life coach, and as someone who has done therapy herself. All right, so let's jump right in. So first things first, let me make this disclaimer. I am in no way, shape, or form saying that there is a specific time frame on therapy. I am not saying that within a year, 18 months, you need to be done with therapy completely. I 100% understand that everybody's journey is different. Everybody's dealing with different things. Even if it is two people dealing with the exact same trauma or situation, they're two different people, so they're going to process it different. They're still going to have experienced it different. They're going to need different things. So I am not putting a time limit on it. However long you need in therapy, you need in therapy. And this is coming from a girl who did 3 rounds. Okay? I've done 3 rounds in the last 6 years. Okay? So, and it was this last round, actually, I only went a couple of months. I was going bi-weekly. It was this last round that I realized that, okay, I am at a point in my journey where I am ready to grow out of therapy. And it was because what I found in just those short months was that what I needed was for me to take a new level of control over my life and get serious about clarifying my needs, speaking up for what it is that I need, whether it be asking friends or family, reaching out to external resources, doing research for what it is that I needed. And that for me, that was no longer something that I needed therapeutic help navigating. Like, I just had to put up or shut up. And I put up and got me where I needed to be. I am not saying that that is not something that can't be navigated with therapeutic help. That can be, a therapist in that situation can be very helpful. A life coach in that situation can be very helpful. And if you are someone who is looking for help with clarifying, your desires, clarifying your needs, and being able to navigate decision making and creating space for what it is that you need, then I may be able to help you. Just shoot me an email at uniquethemindsetcoach@gmail.com, and we can talk about individual coaching services as well as spiritual consultation services as well. Shameless plug. But yes, so continuing on, the second big part to that question, or the second big part to that answer for me, is to look at therapy the way you look at grade school. You start in pre-K, kindergarten, and up through 12th grade. What you're doing is learning a level in one grade, and then when you move up to the next grade, you reinforce what you learned in the previous grade, and then you add on to that. And even within each individual subject area, you have lesson plans that last, maybe a couple of weeks, a month per lesson. And what you learn in that first lesson will be built upon by what you learn in that second lesson, and then so on and so forth, to the point where by the time that you graduate 12th grade, it is the expectation that everything that you have learned between kindergarten and now has built upon each other and created this holistic learning experience, in which you have not all the knowledge, but which you have the right amount and right quality of knowledge that you need to go into the next phase of life, be it college, be it work, be it trade school, be it whatever it is for you. So that's also how I like to look at therapy. Each week or each month, you should feel like you and your therapist are building on what you learned in the previous week or the previous month, and that each week, whatever your goal is, you're getting further along the goal line towards whatever it is you decided your end goal was when you came into therapy. So what I like to do with my clients is, with my therapy clients, more specifically, because that was a more indefinite time period. With my coaching clients, it's a more defined time period. But more so with my therapy clients, I would check in every 3 months and say, hey, if you started therapy in February, it's now May. Based on the goals that you came in with, how do you feel like you have progressed towards them? What steps and strides have you made? What areas do you feel like you still need work on? What else? Like, have your goals changed? Have they shifted? What new understandings do you have, and how do they play into what you see moving forward? And so based on what was coming up in that conversation, we would then shift and adjust goals as necessary and continue to move forward for the next 3 months. And what that allowed clients to do is to continue this practice of self-awareness and say, like, hey, what have I done? What responsibility have I taken for my journey and my healing in these past 3 months? What progress do I see? And if they're being honest, they will say, like, okay, they can say to themselves, even if they don't say to me, like, okay, maybe I have been a little too dependent on my therapist to do the work, or hey, I see myself having done a little bit more work than the 3 months prior to me even starting therapy, or I see myself being able to be more gentle or more cognizant or more aware with and of myself. And so I think that's really the hallmark of knowing or what it looks like to grow out of therapy, is you being able to be more self-aware, you being able to take on increasingly more responsibility for your journey, your healing, all of those things. Because for me, as a therapist and as a life coach, my motto has always been, and I tell clients this from Jump Street, I am not here to save you. I am here to give you the tools to save yourself. I am not here to do the work for you. I am here to give you the tools for you to do your own work. I do not have all the answers. I am here to help you learn how to find the answers for yourself. My goal is not to keep you here forever and ever. It is to work you off of my virtual couch. That is what I say from the Jump Street, from the start, so that each client knows exactly what's expected of them, just as they make it clear of what is expected of me as their clinician or as their life coach. And so honestly, I think that just pretty much sums up what it looks like to grow out of therapy, right? Are you continually building on the lesson plans and growing towards your 12th grade graduation? Do you find yourself being more independently self-aware and able to take on more of the responsibility of your healing and growth for yourself, and not leaning solely on your clinician or your coach? It's honestly that simple. So I hope this helps. And to the person that asked for this video, if you are yourself in the midst of a therapy journey or a coaching journey, I hope that you are finding your confidence and feeling empowered to take on the reins of your own healing, because you are 100% capable of saving, designing, and deciding on your life for yourself. And if you need any more resources, or if you would like some coaching, the kid is here. Your friendly neighborhood professional homegirl, okay? As always, be well, be kind, be loved.